He's a local guy.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Okay. So just so I can say on this recording who's all here. So myself, Sergeant Blaker with the Moscow Police Department, and then I have
Sergeant Matthew Wen.
with the Nevada.
It's technically now Nevada State Police Investigation Division, but commonly affectionately referred to as NBI. So.
Okay. And sorry about that. Is here with me with her attorney.
And the transcriber at the time is approximately 11:55.
So there's a lot of different types of questions I'm going to be asking today. So I'm not here just to go back through another timeline again. Based off of our investigation now, we have some other things that we've kind of want to get some information on. And we're hoping that that's something that you can provide to us, okay? So I'm actually going to start with those questions first, and then at the end we'll go back over your timeline a little bit better, okay? All right. So let's see. The first question I have for you, just trying to get some ideas of the routine of the house. The front door code. How many people have that code?
I only know like 3 people that had it, and then all of us roommates.
Okay, so everyone that lived there?
Yes.
Okay. And how many people actually lived in the house?
That actually were like paying rent.
Were sleeping in the house?
Like every single night.
Pretty much.
Okay, so me, Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan.
Okay. What about that other downstairs bedroom?
No one
was living in that room? Okay. So all of you had the code and then 3 other people?
Yes.
Do you know who those 3 people were? You know the last name? And what was the purpose of her having the code?
She's one of my best friends, so she was always coming over.
Okay. And who else had it? You spell her last name? Okay. And then just another friend, or?
Yeah, one of my best friends.
Okay. And then who else had it?
And then...
Okay. Was she your friend, or was she your friend?
They are all of our friends.
Okay. Are you all belong to the same sorority house?
And then I know actually 3 more people that
3 more? Okay. Okay. Can you spell that, please? Okay.
And then...
And what was the reason for these 3 having it?
They're all like really good friends of all of ours.
Okay, so just really close people?
Yeah.
Is that pretty much the only people you gave it to?
That, to my knowledge, that's the only people that know it.
Okay.
When was we clarify that? Did you give them each of these people the codes?
No.
Okay. Just any of the members of the house gave these individuals the code?
Yes.
Whether it was you or others?
One of them had to have given him the code. But...
When was the last time you guys changed it?
Never.
You've never changed the code?
I moved in. Me, and Xana, and Kaylee were all new to the house, but Maddie lived there the year before.
Okay.
And they didn't change it from the year before, but...
And what was the code?
I believe...
Okay. And that's what you remember it being?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's more of like a pattern when I see it. But that's how I remember it.
Okay.
I think that's the numbers.
And you moved in when?
August 3rd-ish.
So at the start of the school year?
Yeah.
And that's when you, Xana or Xana?
Xana.
Ethan, and who was the other one who moved in at that time?
I don't know if Ethan was, I can't remember if Ethan was there at that time.
Did he actually live in the house, or did he have his own place?
He had his own place, but he stayed there every night.
Where did he actually live, do you know?
It was an apartment by this one gas station. I don't really know the street or anything.
Do you remember the gas station?
Yeah, the 76er.
Oh, by the 76?
Yeah.
So that would have been on the opposite end of campus?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he live with anyone? Did you know what his
It
roommate
was just him.
Just him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And when did, you said Maddie was the one that was living in there prior?
Mm-hmm.
So was she the only one who was currently in the house that had been in the house the year before?
Yes.
Okay. Did she switch rooms at all?
Mm-mm.
And her room was upstairs at the top of the stairs to the right? Right next to the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. And your room, I know you lived on the very bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the
If you
one you
walk
go through
in
the front
to the
door
left.
to the left. Okay, so that's what we thought. Okay. What about Murphy's routine, the dog? Who took him out? How often did he go out? What was kind of the normal standard routine for taking him out?
I believe Kaylee mainly took him out. Maddie would sometimes take him out if Kaylee didn't want to.
Okay.
And she just kind of took him out whenever. Sometimes she would take him out through the back, but sometimes she would take him out through the front door, and then he'd just go.
Did they ever use a leash with him, or did they just open the door and let him go?
She never used a leash, but she had like a little collar that would like buzz if he was like running away that she would put on sometimes.
Okay. So does she have like an exterior around the property?
No, it was just like a little, it might have been like a little shock or, yeah, something like that.
Okay, so she had a handheld push button or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Would you guys ever leave the rear slider open so he could go in and out as he pleased?
No, because he would run away, usually.
Okay. How was he? Was he a skittish dog? Was he friendly? Did he bark at anything that moved?
He was pretty friendly. He didn't bark that often, but he would bark sometimes. And I don't know, he was a good dog.
Okay.
But he was a puppy, so like
Okay.
not completely trained.
So he's not some dogs where they're scared of their own shadow and they just bark and run and hide?
Yeah.
Anything? Okay. Did he always sleep in Kaylee's room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Never wandered off down to one of your guys' rooms if Kaylee was
She
there?
always shut the door.
She always shut the door. Okay.
Or kept him in there when she wasn't there.
Okay. Alright. So you've heard of, it sounds like a fairly routine Uber driver
Yeah.
that used to drive either all of you from the house or mostly just Maddie and Kaylee. Can you explain who this guy is, how this relationship started, and everything like that?
I know Kaylee, I think, knew him from some of the other, would always take his Uber, and they had his number, and he always, like, helped them and got them whenever they needed it. And so then most of the school would take his Uber, I think.
Most of the school?
Yeah.
So a lot of people knew?
A lot of people, yeah.
And you've used him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How would they normally contact him?
Either just through the Uber app or through the phone.
So, like a direct phone number? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever used him before?
Yes.
What's he like?
He's a really nice guy, to my knowledge.
Do you know his name? Has he ever acted strange or odd with you guys?
Mm-mm.
Ever said anything or done anything inappropriate that you've ever heard?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard either Kaylee or Maddie say anything odd after he gave them a ride home or something?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Everyone pretty much loved him. They all used his Uber.
Okay. So he's well enough liked, and did they trust him?
Mm-hmm.
Is that mainly why they used him so much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know anything more about him, like his personal life or anything?
I know his wife just had a baby.
So he didn't play it off that he was single or anything like that with you guys?
No.
Okay. And what kind of car is it?
It's a smaller car.
Do you remember what color?
I don't really remember. Like a gray or black, maybe?
Okay.
Or white. I honestly don't know. I don't remember.
All right. No worries. I know I asked a little bit about my current boyfriends when we first talked, and who all, out of all of you living in the house, primarily you 5 girls, who all had boyfriends?
Xana. At the time? Like
currently, yes.
Okay, Xana and Maddie.
And Xana's boyfriend was Ethan.
Ethan, yes.
Okay. Who is dating?
His name... He lives in...
Do you know his last name?
I do not.
Okay. Do you know if he goes to... Is he in high school still?
He
or
goes
is
to
he
the...
Okay. And Maddie? Were they...
I believe is how you pronounce it.
And you said...
Yeah.
Can you spell it, please? Okay. And is he a student at U of I or somewhere else?
He graduated from UI.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what he does?
He has a job, like a 9-to-5 job.
Okay.
That's all I know. I forget what it was.
But you don't know what it is?
I forget what it was.
Okay. Okay. And then, were all of those fairly recent boyfriends, or had they been dating for?
They've all been
quite a while?
dating for like a while.
Okay. And then obviously Kaylee had an ex-boyfriend, right?
Yes.
And that was... Okay. I've got his last name. Okay. Was there anyone else that she was seeing, maybe kind of hanging out with quite a bit more? Possibly a... Okay.
Remember?
What is he like?
He's super nice too.
Okay.
He was like guy big. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. And is that how Kaylee met him, was through Xana?
No, I don't think so. Kaylee just knew, like,
Just
adults.
knew.
Yeah,
Okay.
and all that.
Okay. So can you kind of explain a little bit about their interactions? Were they kind of starting a dating relationship, or were they just kind of friendly with each other?
I don't really know. They would talk a lot, and I think she kind of liked him, but it was just like a beginning thing.
Okay. Was there a lot of flirting going on between the two of them?
I think a little.
A little?
Yeah.
Okay. Had he ever stayed the night at your guys' house?
No. But she stayed with him like a few times, I think. Maybe twice.
Okay. Do you know where he lives?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Do you know if he's ever been to your house?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Is that just from the normal coming to the parties type stuff, or had he ever been over there when there wasn't a party?
No. Not that I know of, other than, yeah, maybe homework with someone sometime.
Okay. All right. Is there any other that you know that are either hanging out with Kaylee recently?
I don't know if they ever like hung out, but I think she liked him and they were kind of talking a little, but then they didn't.
Who was that? Taking a wild guess on that one. And is he then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you mean by they kind of were hanging out for a while, but nothing ever came of it? So
I think they were just kind of flirting.
Okay.
And they've talked like before, I think. And then it just kind of came up again, but then nothing really came out of it.
And did this all take place after her and broke up?
Yes.
Same with...
Mm-hmm.
So these didn't start before or anything like that? It just everything started afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And what about you? Do you have a current or ex-boyfriend?
No.
Okay. Any guys that, the flirty starting of a relationship or anything?
I had one guy his name was...
Where does he live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Had he been over to your place before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same thing, parties, or just you invite him over, he comes
Parties,
hangs out?
mostly.
Okay. Nothing serious between the two of you?
Not really.
Did he want more?
I don't know. It's just kind of newer.
Newer?
Yeah.
Kind of that beginning stage of getting to know each other?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of talking, mostly through phone or in person?
Both.
A little bit of both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what about... You said you have a boyfriend, okay. So that'd be all of you. All right. Any other admirers or guys who just would catch a clue that would hang out or try and hang out and kind of hang around you guys, come to your parties all the time and kind of be annoying that you can think of?
Not really. Like, no one that would, be creepy towards anyone.
Have you ever heard the name?
I know his last name.
Okay. His name just came up, so I'm not even sure if he's involved. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember who told it to me now.
What do you know about one of you know?
All I know is that he's super nice. He was friends with and all of them. And he had a long-time girlfriend, but then they broke up recently. That's all I know.
And yeah, the I'm referring to was it?
Okay, that might be the same one then.
Okay. So a nice guy though?
Mm-hmm. I've never, really had, a conversation with him.
Okay.
He was always nice whenever
So I'm going to ask a point-blank question with, does he sell drugs of any kind?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What about it? Is that a name you're familiar with? Okay. So I know everyone's already aware of the video from the grub truck, everyone watching it. And there's an individual behind that shows up the same time that Kaylee and Maddie do. and then kind of leaves right after they do. Do you know who that was?
I do not.
Have you seen that video?
But I have seen the video, and I know people think they know who it was.
Do you know anyone last name?
I don't know him personally, but I've heard the name.
What have you heard?
Well, I heard recently that, I forget who said it, but someone said that their boyfriend or something said that they never want to get in a fight with him because he has, like, anger issues, kind of, and is known for, like, beating up people.
But that came third, fourth party, basically?
Yeah.
Do you know, might be able to figure out who would know direct of hand? So we could talk to that person about him?
I think it was who told me that, who was but I'm not positive on that.
And do you know who her boyfriend is?
Yeah.
Do you know her last name? And in the fraternity? Okay. So you think that maybe might have been?
I'm pretty sure he was, or that's what I've heard.
You've heard that he was?
Yeah.
Okay. But you've never seen, would you even recognize him if you saw him on the street?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you probably have no idea if he's ever been in your house or anything like that?
I don't think I've never heard anyone say anything about him, but...
Okay. When you were watching the grub truck video, did you see anyone else that was standing behind Kaylee or Maddie while they were getting their food that you recognized?
I thought I recognized someone. I'd need to see the video again.
Yeah, and I don't have that with me. It's
I can...
booked in as evidence. I know there was a bigger guy wearing a dark Carhartt.
I have no idea who that was.
Okay, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can look up the video.
That's fine. I'll let you. I don't know how to really run that Twitch stuff, so I'm sure you guys do a lot better than I do. I just know it's right towards the end before they closed.
I can't find the part where I thought I recognized someone, but...
That's okay.
Yeah.
Are you a freshman?
No, I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore, okay. So you just may not know enough of the people that would hang out down there. So.
I know some of the people that work at the corner club, though, that
okay.
Maybe if he was there.
Well, we have footage from the corner club, too,
okay.
because we knew that Kaylee and Maddie had come from the corner club. So we do have the video footage of it.
Oh.
I just haven't seen it yet, so... Okay. So you guys have a router in your house. For the internet?
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Whose account was that under?
Kaylee.
Okay. Do you know the password or username for it?
No.
Do you know if
I
it's...
think the password could be the same. Wait, do you need the Wi-Fi password?
That part I don't know. I don't know if I need that one or if it's going to be a different password. It should be for the actual Spectrum account.
There's probably an administrator.
Yeah, there should be an administrator
username and password for the router. It would be...
It was for sure Kaylee that had it.
Yeah.
Okay. What was so it wasn't a private, or it was a private account and it wasn't just open to anyone that came in, right? Mm-hmm. Or did you have two different ones?
No, just one.
Okay, so what would be the login that you would use when you logged into it?
Like the password? Mm-hmm.
What was the name? Like Dave's Bar Grill or...
I think it was... I'm not positive on that.
And then actual password?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember if it's in it or not, but...
Okay.
The password.
No, that's fine. Did you guys ever give the password out to many people?
Not a ton of people. We kind of just a select few.
Kind of like your guys' code to the front door?
Yeah.
Just very selected people?
Yeah, just because it would like overpower it and then it just wouldn't work.
Okay. All right. So obviously I know since you've moved in, you guys have had a few parties at the house. Because I've been to at least one noise complaint there. First, right towards the very start of the year. Have at any time when you guys had a party, were there any issues with anyone who attended that party that somebody had to get thrown out, they had to be told to leave, or anything like that?
I know some people, or two guys got in a fight once, but they usually fight, I don't know.
Did you happen to know who the two guys were?
Yeah.
Or did you witness it?
I have a video, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were the two guys fighting?
Someone sent me.
And who was he fighting?
I just know him by...
Just...
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Do you know why they were fighting?
They just get in fights sometimes, I think.
Are they both fraternity members?
Mm-hmm. They're in the same fraternity, too.
Which one? Do you guys, is your house a lot with each other?
We mainly hang out with...
I'm kind of kicking up on a theme here with the town.
We mainly hang out with the...
Okay. Because Ethan was... And his brother was his... Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And you said you have that video? Or did you get rid of it?
Kaylee, or someone sent it to me.
How long ago was this fight?
Try to look. Let's see.
Sent to you as a normal text?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, we might have it then, because since how we downloaded your phone.
Oh,
we might already have it.
I think it to me, but and she got it from someone else. But
so you didn't actually see the fight; you just saw the video.
Well, I saw a little bit of it.
Okay.
Not really, just one of them just laying on the floor, just like...
So you saw the aftermath of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember when that was? A week ago, 2 months ago?
It wasn't a week or 2 weeks ago. It was maybe like a month ago.
About a month. Okay. So I know you said no one slept or was using that other downstairs room across from you, but we found mail in there.
You found what?
Mail?
Oh, sometimes I think maybe they put mail in there. I don't know.
Do you know?
Yeah, she is still live there.
She used to?
Mm-hmm.
When did she move out?
Last year.
Last year. Is she still in the area?
No. She lived in and then moved to... Maddie used to do a lot of work in there, and she would always get the mail.
There was a computer there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she used to get the mail, so maybe she just put it in there.
Okay. And you said Maddie was the one that was doing a lot of work in there?
Maddie and Kaylee both did work in there, but mainly Maddie.
Okay. Do you know whose computer that was there in there then?
Weren't there like two? One by the...
No, so the one behind the door was just a monitor. And then as you walk in the door to the right, there was actually a computer.
That's
a smaller
all Maddie's.
computer. Okay, so that was Maddie's computer? Okay. Who all had jobs?
Maddie, Kaylee, Xana.
Just those three?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And which two worked at Mad Creek?
Maddie and Xana.
What was Katie doing?
She worked for a company from home. I don't know what company it was.
Okay. And was this company who she was working for the reason she was going to move to Texas? Or was thinking
I
of
can't
leaving
remember.
the area?
It might have been, but I think she just kind of wanted to try to start
Just want to go somewhere
something
else.
else. Yeah.
Okay.
And Maddie also worked for another company, but
Was it the same one?
No, it wasn't the same one. I don't know the name of it. She did that one from home and then worked at Mad Creek too.
So they both worked from companies from at home, but not the same one.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what the other one did? The one that Maddie was working for? Did she ever talk about what she did?
She sent me, she made this, list where you could, sign up to get a call with her.
Okay.
And she sent it to me because she wanted to show me, what she made or whatever.
Did she make stuff or is she trying to sell stuff?
I don't really know. I think she was, interviewing people or something for the job. I'm not positive.
Okay. Was it a big company or was it like a local company she was doing stuff for?
I believe it was a company because when she was for summer, she worked for them, at the office.
Okay.
But it's all, business stuff, and I don't know much about that.
Okay. So she worked for them actually in their facility during the summer, but then when she went back up there, she was just doing it through the online stuff.
Yes.
Okay. That makes a little more sense. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to have, because you mentioned her, do you happen to have a phone number for her?
Yes.
Because remembering back to your initial interview that I had with you, she was at the house that night, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's her phone number? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So we have also had, what do you assume? People are talking, people are giving us all kinds of information. One thing that I picked up from one of the interviews I did was rumors of potential drug use with Ethan and Xana, especially when they drank.
I believe they took Adderall.
Was it Adderall?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's it, from my knowledge.
And how did you hear that?
Well,
have you ever
that night I saw them take it, yeah.
So you saw them, how were they taking it?
Ethan, I think, just swallowed the pill, and I think Xana snorted it.
And where was that at?
In Xana's room.
Okay. That actually fits then what we found. Thank you. That's actually big for us. We're just trying to figure out different things that we found, so. Did someone have a prescription for Adderall?
I don't know who they got it from, but no, neither of them did.
Okay. Did anyone else in the house use drugs at all? Especially party drugs?
I think Kaylee sometimes took an Adderall, but other than that, I don't think so.
And was it Adderall or something?
All I know is that it was Adderall, yeah.
Okay, all right. Since you've moved in, have there been any issues with any of the neighbors, not just within your close proximity, but from, I think you guys refer to them as the apartments to your east? So when you're looking at your front door to the left there?
All I know is that we got a lot of noise complaints.
No more.
Yeah.
It happens though.
Yeah.
A lot of parties there.
Yeah. So nothing else though. Only
so no one's ever yelled at you guys when you have a party or the dog's out barking or anything like that? They've never yelled? Okay. Do you know how many noise complaints you guys have had since you moved in?
Maybe 4 or 3.
4 or 3. Okay. So when you've had your parties, have you ever noticed anyone that would be in the house that was kind of out of place or loitering around in areas that everyone else wasn't, like your guys' bedrooms or upstairs or anything like that?
Not really. No one that we weren't really friends with would come.
Okay.
Or that not one of us knew.
So was it an invite-only type party, or would people crash it?
Pretty much invite only, but some people would show up sometimes, but mostly we knew them, so it didn't really matter.
All right. So to your recollection, you would recognize most of the people that were in there?
Yeah.
And they were fairly regular people that you knew from other places? Okay.
People that we normally would hang out with.
Okay. So before I get back into the timeline again, is there anything else that you can think of that we need to know? Anyone else you think we need to talk to that might be able to help direct us in the right direction?
Not really that I can think of.
Okay.
Because most of the best friends that were there, you guys already have talked to.
I've talked to quite a few.
Yeah.
I know there's even some more that we're still trying to communicate with.
Yeah. I don't know if this is helpful or anything, but we did, Kaylee was, looking up just some stuff, registered, there was, registered sex offenders, and there was one that lived, right next door to us, kind of.
Do you remember that name?
I don't remember the name, but it was on,
So what do
it's
you mean
just,
by right
public.
next door?
It's, right down the street.
So on Taylor?
Not on Taylor, on King, I believe.
So on King?
Or on King or Queen, one of those. On the corner, kind of. And those blue apartments, I don't know. I think I don't know, you can look it up. It will show up.
So if I turn onto King coming off of Taylor Street, you have the house on the right, big white apartment building, then you have a which I think is more of an off-campus frat house.
Do you know, like,
the other two houses around the corner, but then at the other bottom, just to your left as you come onto King, you have that little fourplex, and then just behind it, there's a set of 2 different blue apartments. Is those the ones you're talking about?
Yeah, like those. I don't know exactly where over there, but it was like around that area.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Because it would be, if I walked up the steps coming off of Taylor and the Whites to go to your place, it'd be to your right?
Yes.
Okay.
Any of those. I don't know exactly where, but it just popped up on the thing. Yeah.
And it was a male?
Mm-hmm.
Younger or older?
Older. You like 30s or 40s? I don't know. That's old.
You're very old. You can say whatever you want. I remember being your age and thinking people my age now are old. And now I'm this age, so it's all about where you're at in your life.
Could I ask a couple questions on that? When was Kaylee looking up sex offenders?
Not too long ago. Probably like either a week ago maybe.
And did she tell you why she wanted to look these offenders up?
No. She always was kind of into like the crime podcasts and stuff like that, and like those kind of shows. I think she just randomly looked it up.
So is she doing it kind of more for curiosity or fun?
Yeah, it was curiosity, I believe.
Okay. So she likes to watch crime shows?
Mm-hmm.
She watched them quite a bit?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So there was nothing of just had a weird interaction with some guy and curious to see if he might be a sex offender or something?
We were all shocked to find out
that she did it?
No, that it was that close.
Oh. Yeah. Another question, though, that brings up, though. So, I believe it was Kaylee had 2 different incidences that she's reported to other people. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Winco and then the backyard thing.
Yeah. What do you know about those?
I know that she told me the Winco thing, she noticed a guy following her around the store, and she kept like looking back, and he like still followed her, and she checked out with the stuff she was buying, and then he didn't buy anything, but then continued to follow her out. Okay. And she went to her car and like quickly got in it, and he was like standing right behind it, and Xana was in the car with her, sitting and waiting for her in the car.
Did she tell you this story herself, or did you hear it from someone else?
She told me.
Okay. Did she ever describe him to you? Like age, height,
I think she
skin
said
color?
he was African American.
Okay. Did she say about how old she thought he was?
Definitely on the older side, but not like...
So back to your 30 to 40s?
Maybe, or 20s, maybe, like older 20s.
So like late 20s, 30s?
Did she say that, or that's what you're guessing?
I think that's what she said. I'm not positive.
Okay, so you're not positive on it if she even talked about an age?
No.
Okay, and that's fine.
I think that's what she said, though. I don't know.
That's okay. Do you know when that was?
I can't exactly remember. I would guess like a month ago or something like that.
Okay. So prior to or after Halloween?
Prior to, I'd say.
So sometime maybe mid to late October?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I'm just trying to narrow it down. Because we might be able to still go back and pull video footage.
Oh, okay.
Do you know if she bought something when she was there?
Yeah, she did.
Did she normally shop there? Did she normally shop there?
Yeah. Okay. Because Winco's the cheapest. So
do you know how much she bought?
I know she bought a case of White Claws. I don't know if she bought anything else, but...
I'm going to ask it anyway. Is that fairly normal for her to go there to buy a case of White Claw?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know she bought White Claw on that time?
Because she was getting it for Xana, I believe.
Okay, so she was there to buy it for her.
Mm.
Would she pay with that for a cash or a credit card? You know?
I think Winco only takes card at self-checkout, and I believe she did self-checkout.
So she used a debit card?
I think Winco has to take credit, but I'm not positive.
It's either
they take debit cards.
Debit or credit, yeah, one of those.
Most of the machines,
I believe
there's like 2 or 3 that are in ours specifically. There's a couple that are cash only sales, and there's others that are...
Yeah, our Winco here, you can't use
cash at all.
No, you can only use cash or debit card, no credit.
Oh, is that weird?
Yeah,
I know there's something weird with ours here.
So, and that makes sense. Okay.
But my point is, if she's would her normal shopping be to use her debit card there?
I'm actually not positive.
Do you know if she ever used Xana's card to make the purchase?
Xana usually gave cash because she would use her tip money from her job to whoever got it and give it to them. I don't know. Kaylee used the cash or used her phone.
Okay. But it's at least something I can follow up on.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Was it more at night or in the afternoon? Night.
Mm-hmm.
Now and then.
And do you happen to know where she banks? What bank?
I think most people up in Idaho use Idaho Central, but
especially most of our college kids are using it because they're push on campus.
Yeah.
Which I think we may already have her card.
Oh, okay.
And what's the girl's name?
Kaylee.
Do you know if she had an app on her phone that would have banking? Like the kids your age use banking apps?
Maybe just to check it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might have.
Okay, would have it there then too. Okay. So that's all the other questions I have. Anything come up with?
So I just had a couple of quick things. So you had said somebody recently said that he had maybe had some anger issues and you want to get in a fight with him?
Yeah.
Was that before or after this incident?
After.
Okay. So that was something that came up after you did.
Mm-hmm.
Had you ever heard of him before that at all?
No.
And then,
I heard that he really has no association with anymore. None of them really.
Do you know what happened there?
No.
To make that?
All I know is that they don't really hang out.
Okay.
No association. Yeah.
and then obviously, I'm probably the one that knows the least in the room. So if this makes sense to everybody else, then I don't. But so there's a front door.
Mm-hmm.
Do most people use that to access the house?
Yes, some people though did sometimes come through the back.
Which is what kind of entrance?
Sliding.
Are those the only entrance and exits that are?
I guess if you were strong enough or climbed this one tree, you could get onto the top balcony.
And then there's another door up there to a balcony?
Yes, there's a window, and Maddie usually leaves her window unlocked and opened, I believe.
Okay.
And then Kaylee's sliding door in her room.
Did she normally leave that unlocked or she locked it?
No, she always locked it.
What about the other sliding door?
We usually lock it, but I don't know, we were drunk, came home, and forgot.
Was it a secure sliding door?
Yeah, pretty secure, if you lock it.
Okay. But you also mentioned there was a front door, or somebody mentioned there's a front door code that was set when you moved in?
Yes.
How is that connected to home automation, or is that just a standalone thing where you had to log in specifically on that door to change the code?
I actually have no idea.
Could you unlock it from an app?
No.
Okay. So it's just the code on it?
Yes.
Okay.
And our door, I don't know if I mentioned this before, was wide open one day when we came home, and no one left it open or anything. And it wasn't really shutting right or working, but then Xana's dad fixed it after Parents' Weekend.
Okay. So that would have been the week before, right?
Yeah, and the screws were kind of unloose on the door.
So, when did you guys find the door open?
Well, clarify, it's not the screws on the locking mechanism. It's the actual screws.
On the hinges.
The plate?
Yeah.
On the hinges?
Or on the strike plate?
That's what she said.
So was it the hinges on the door that it swings on, or on the strike plate where the mechanism comes in and catches?
Where the door swings on.
I
don't know. My dad noticed it.
Okay.
So, I'm not positive.
One of the dads fixed it before he left town.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
This was November 4th. At 10:57 a.m.
Did anybody in the house have any home automation stuff? Amazon, Alexa, Echoes, things of that nature? Okay.
What time did you guys discover that door wide open?
At 10:57 a.m. Around that time.
And how do you know that?
I just have a video on my phone from us.
It's pretty specific.
Yeah.
When you guys got home,
did you video the actual door open and
No, we videoed us walking around with
So when you went
clubs
into
just
it?
to check each room. Yeah.
Okay. So you found it open. There's the golf clubs in the room just to your right.
Yeah, Ethan's golf clubs.
Okay, so each of you went in and grabbed it, and then you were recording as you were walking to make sure no one was in the house?
Yeah, and just checked everywhere.
Did you ever report that to us?
I don't think so.
Okay. And you guys never figured out what happened?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Was Murphy still in the house when you guys got there?
I actually do not know.
Or was he locked up in his cage up in
If that
Kaylee's
was...
room?
Kaylee went home for the weekend, that weekend.
Okay, so she have
they
taken
were
the
not
dog
there.
with her?
I don't remember if she took him or if she gave him the dog for the weekend.
Okay, all right.
And so you said you had an Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
Any other home automation stuff? Ring doorbell?
Mm-mm.
No other video cameras that somebody had to keep an eye on the dog during the day?
Mm-mm. Because one of us was usually home at some point.
You say you guys came home at 10:57 on the 4th and found this door open.
Mm-hmm.
How long had you guys been out of the house that morning?
Well, Xana left for work. I went to pick up Maddie from class, and just came with me. And then we went and got coffee, and then brought Xana coffee at work, and then came home.
So what
time did you leave?
What time was it? I
said you found it at
picked
10.
up Maddie maybe around 9:20, maybe.
So 9:20
whenever
in the
her
morning?
class got out that day.
Okay.
So a couple hours you were gone?
Maybe an
like
hour?
an hour,
Hour
30
and a half.
minutes, something like that.
Okay. And then no one else would have been in the house at that time? Because you said you went to pick
we
Maddie
called
up.
Ethan too and asked if he was there, and he said he hadn't been there.
Okay. Did you talk to any of the other people who you'd given the key to?
Mm-mm. They were probably just at their house at that time or class.
Okay. And what door did you exit out of?
That door. So
Out of that
maybe
door.
it didn't shut fully, and it was windy that day.
Who was the last one to walk out?
Maybe Dan or Xana, one of them. I don't remember.
Okay.
You talked about Winco. You said there was another incident that she told you about? Backyard?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
No, I think we got sidetracked. Thank
Okay.
you.
I think I told you guys this, but when one time Kaylee was home alone, and me and Taylor were at a meeting at our sorority or something like that, and she called us and asked when we were coming home, and I said, right now. She said, okay, good. And then she said, I swear I saw someone watching me when I was taking Murphy out to pee from the art back window at night. Just she said she saw a silhouette of a man watching her.
So someone was in the house watching her?
No, in our backyard, up
Okay.
that hill, kind of.
Where that parking lot
behind.
is?
Yeah.
Like a neighbor?
I don't know.
Well, the
Just a man.
apartment building to the east, its parking lot wraps around the back side of their back portion of their house.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of a landing with a bunch of parking up there. And what night was that again?
I don't remember that night.
Do you remember, was it around the same time as the Winco incident? Before or after?
I want to say that was before.
Okay. So early October to mid-October?
Yes.
Or even before that? Remember if the weather was...
Well, what meeting had you gone to?
Yeah.
We went to a chapter meeting, which is every Monday. I believe it was chapter. It could have been a sisterhood, but also our sorority was put on suspension from a certain time. And then we got back and did it. So there's a time period where we weren't going to chapter, but I forget.
You said she called you or messaged you?
Called me.
Do you still have that on your phone maybe? Or would it be deleted by now?
iPhone?
It could be on there, but it's
Is it an
a
iPhone?
long time
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more than 2 weeks. It's not recent.
Okay.
Other than saying that she saw a silhouette of a man, did she give you any identity in terms of features or race or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
About how far away would that be?
Depending on where the guy was standing.
Yeah, I don't know. It is dark, so.
40, 70 feet through trees and bushes. Did she say if he was doing anything or just standing there?
I think she said he was just standing there and staring.
Okay. So no talk of maybe if he was up there smoking or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Did she get spooked a lot?
Kind of. Mainly me and Daniel get spooked more than anyone else.
Kaylee ever make any mention that she felt like someone might be following her or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Even after these incidences?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned this too. Once, it was maybe like a week ago, I was in my room and I was getting ready for bed. It was early in the morning, like 1, maybe 2-ish. And I heard like a scream outside my window. And I got really scared, so I called like everyone in the house and no one answered because they were asleep. But I called one of my friends and she picked me up and I slept at her place.
Okay. You said it was around 1 o'clock?
Mm-hmm. I actually might have just called Maddie, but...
You said it was a week prior?
Yeah.
Okay. Who came and picked you up?
My friend.
Cirilla?
Mm-hmm.
The scream, did it sound like either a male or a female?
I don't know, but it was like, it didn't seem like it sounded like a scared scream, but...
So not like somebody partying and hollering?
Mm-hmm. Like it made me scared, but... I don't know, maybe if someone was like scaring their friend, like, I don't know, like spooked them or something.
Okay.
But I sleep on the bottom all by myself, so I was like, I wanted...
Right.
Yeah.
And your window's probably the easiest to get to
Yeah.
because of where it's at.
Probably mine are...
Alright. I can't think of others, but there might be more. But I'd like to kind of go back now to some of the events kind of starting really early Saturday when you woke up and then kind of going from there.
Okay.
So kind of a 24-hour period is what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So what time on Saturday did you get up?
I don't know, actually. I got up later than all of them. They all went and got coffee and food. And then I woke up and no one was home other than Ethan. And me and Ethan were just hanging out upstairs.
Anybody remember what time you woke up?
Probably like 10 or 11 maybe.
Did you text anyone when you first got up?
No, I figured that they just went and got coffee or something because I went upstairs and no one was there. And then I tracked them and they were getting coffee. So.
You did what?
I tracked them and they were at Taco Bell, so I guess.
Did you track them? So you had, was that like through an app that you have?
Yeah, Find My Friends.
Okay. Does that log when you track them? Okay. But you said Ethan was there though?
Mm-hmm.
And where was Ethan at?
He was just sitting on the couch.
So what did let's kind of now go through the rest of your day up until the next morning.
Then they came home and we all got ready in Kaylee's room. Or me, Maddie, and got ready in Kaylee's room. And Kaylee.
So the four of you.
Mm-hmm.
What were you getting ready for?
We are going to our friend's apartment across the street for just to hang out because it was a game day.
So what do you mean by across the street?
At the Whites.
And which friend was that?
It's a bunch of that apartment. So.
Remember anyone specific?
Yeah.
Because I know there's a bunch of photos of you guys.
I think those three live there, and I think there's one more.
What about...
That's not her apartment, but she lives over there.
Okay. So what were the names in?
And I believe there's another roommate, but I don't know.
And which one of the two Whites did they live in? The far left one or the one closer to you guys?
The far one.
Okay. You remember what number? What the door number is? So there should be 3 floors.
It's on like that side. On like.
So
if you're facing it.
Okay. And what time were you guys getting ready at?
Maybe I have a picture. I do not. Before 1:26. It's probably like 11, 12, something like that.
And what time did you go over to?
Like 2-ish.
Okay.
Kaylee went before us, so.
Okay, so Kaylee left. Okay. So when you get there, you said you left around 2, and then who did you leave with then?
Maddie, Xana, Ethan, oh wait, no, not there. She was working. And then 2 other girls, but I don't know their names.
Okay. I think most of these you've already talked about.
He was with us at the police department.
Okay, so one of my guys already talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
And you've already given me his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about?
I think I've given you.
Okay. And his last name?
I believe it's Nick. I'm not positive.
Okay. I think the rest of
yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are all now over at that
Mm-hmm.
and that's around 2 o'clock. And you
I don't know how
group?
long. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how long the girls stayed.
Oh, that's fine.
Something.
To be honest, right now I'm trying to follow mostly your day.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we can start placing in some of, like, when Madison and Kaylee were there,
Mm-hmm.
Ethan and Xana were there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the group I'm trying to follow for the most part. Okay. So then you're here at 2. Was this a pre-funk before going to the game, or was this just a...
I don't think most of us were going to go to a game. Just
Okay.
hang out with people.
Okay. Were you guys drinking here at this point?
Yes.
Had you been drinking before?
Yes.
Okay. What time did you guys start drinking?
Maybe like 11:30.
So as you guys were getting ready?
Yeah, something like that, or 12. We were all ready by the point.
When you started?
Yeah.
Okay. And what were you primarily drinking?
I had, at that point,
Just throughout the night?
mimosas and Heinens. That's it.
and high noon.
Mm-hmm. And then I did play Rage Cage later in night, but I don't know what it was.
What's Rage Cage?
It's like a drinking game.
Can you explain it?
You put either a little bit, it's like a little shot of beer or twist or anything that you have in a cup. And if you make it, there's empty ones, and if you make it, you move it on. But then I don't know, it can get stacked, and then you have to drink. And then
what are you trying to make into it?
Just a ball.
Okay, so kind of similar to beer pong, but a little
It's just more fast
variation of
paced.
it. Okay. And you could wind up drinking a whole lot more alcohol.
Yes.
Especially if you're not very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, after how long do you think you were here at the Taylor Street address, or when did you leave it?
I might have a video. Me and Xana left together at Ethan left a long time before us, but I don't know where he went.
Okay.
You got a good idea of the alcohol consumption and by whom?
No. There was a lot of alcohol there, though. That much I'm aware of. I think they'll know more today after the autopsies are done.
It was... I don't really know, honestly. I don't...
Still light outside when you left?
Yes, but it was foggy out, so it looked a little darker.
Okay.
It was after 3:48.
So sometime after 3:48?
Yeah.
Okay. And Ethan left sometime before that?
Mm-hmm. I believe he left. No, he didn't. Never mind.
And what about Maddie and Kaylee? And
Maddie,
Dylan?
Kaylee, and were still there.
Okay, so they stayed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what would be the next thing then? When you and Xana left, where'd you go?
This place.
Is that with someone?
And then someone else.
So that would be the other house down the road a little bit. I know that address then. I don't need you to give that one to me. So you and Xana left there.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you at the place?
Not that long, I don't think. I texted Maddie and asked if they all went home, and she said yes, and then we left shortly after that.
Okay. What time is that at?
4:51.
Okay. And you went home?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What was next for you after that?
We all made food and sat on the couch and just talked for a little.
So at that point then, all of you guys are at the house? So
Yes,
all of the main roommates?
Yes, but Ethan wasn't there,
Okay.
and Kaylee went to her room, I think. She was there for a little, but then she went upstairs.
Okay. But she was still in the house?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What would be next for you then?
We all decided that we were going to take a nap and set our alarms for 8 o'clock to wake up and then start getting ready again.
Okay. And did you go take a nap?
Yes.
In your room?
Yeah. We all took a nap in our own rooms.
Okay.
Maddie might have been with Kaylee, though.
Okay. Was that fairly normal for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been best friends since elementary school.
Okay. And did you get up at 8 or did you get up before that?
I got up like at 8.
Do you remember what time you went to your room and laid down?
No. Maybe 6-ish.
Okay.
6:30-ish, something like that.
So obviously you started drinking earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Were you still fairly regularly drinking up until the point you went and took a nap, or did you kind of slow down a little bit at some point?
Slowed down a little, I would say.
How many total drinks do you think you had by that point?
I honestly do not know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. The only reason I'm even asking the question is for two. One, trying to still be able to judge kind of your coherentness and everything like that during the night. But more importantly, if we ever go to trial in this, a good defense attorney is going to try and go after all of our witnesses for being too intoxicated and not being able to know what they're talking about. So if we can get ahead of that, that's my curiosity. If you're a college kid, you were drinking, I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't. So if you don't remember though, and that's
I know
fine.
how much I had like throughout the whole night.
Okay. How much do you think you had total?
A 12-pack of high noons throughout the whole day.
And what is high noon?
Plus
beer?
Plus your mimosas, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you mean by a 12-pack of high noon? Is that wine? Is that beer?
It's like a seltzer.
A seltzer. So similar
It's
to a White Claw?
4.5%, yeah.
Okay. And how big are the containers?
Just like a White Claw.
So 12, like a standard pop size?
Just like a...
Or smaller?
I don't know, actually. Like a...
They're thinner than a standard Coke can.
Yes, yeah.
But they're a little taller.
Yeah.
So it's still probably about 12 ounces. Where do you normally buy that at? Or where is it normally purchased at if you're not looking?
Winco.
Okay. I need to look there. And do you know how many mimosas you have?
2.
How much? Those are shots, right? They have shots in it?
No, champagne.
Just champagne. Do you know how big the containers was? The glass that you're drinking out of?
Just like a regular little wine glass, I think.
Okay. So a standard size wine glass?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have this before the nap, or does it include after you got up from the nap?
The mimosas was before.
And
The high noons?
yeah.
Some of them were before and some of them were after.
Okay. And when were you playing that one game? Before or after?
After.
So that one came after later in the night?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't remember how much you drank total an hour?
I don't think a lot, but...
Were you still drinking primarily your high noon, pouring it into the glass, or was there other...
I was out by then, by the time I went there, so...
Okay. So it's
just whatever was...
something...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after you get up to get ready, around 8 o'clock, right? So you get up at 8 p.m. Now you guys are getting ready for what?
Sigma Chi.
Okay. And what time did you head over there?
Well, me and Maddie, Ethan and Xana, and then one of Ethan's fraternity brothers.
Okay.
Went around 9-ish, maybe.
Right at 9, before 9?
I don't know.
Did it
Just
take you guys
around
very
that
long
time.
to get ready?
Yeah, not really.
Okay. Do you know who this other fraternity member was?
He's a freshman, that's all I know. I don't know his name, though.
Okay. So you guys go over there around 9-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go straight? Where did you go to? Because there's the individual apartments and then there's the main portion of the house.
Well, actually, me and Maddie left first.
Okay.
They weren't that far behind us, though. They were just a little behind us.
Okay.
And we went to our friend's room to put our drinks in there.
Okay.
And then we sat there for a second, but then went and found Xana and Ethan in Ethan's brother's apartment.
Okay. Okay.
And then we hung out with Ethan, Xana, and Ethan's brother,
Yeah.
for a while.
Okay.
And then people would like come in and out and just say hi and talk and stuff. And then Maddie said that she was leaving to go to the club.
Okay. Where was Kaylee at this time?
At our house getting ready to go to the club.
So Kaylee never came over with you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So then Maddie presumably then walked from there back to your place and then they left?
Yes.
What time was that at?
I do not know. It was, I can tell you after time. It was after about 9:09, but...
Sometime after 9:09?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're now still in its apartment, right?
Yes.
So now it's you. Is still there?
Came a little later. Oh, I guess she didn't leave with us. She came later because she had to finish homework.
Okay. So now at this point it's you, Xana, Ethan, all hanging out in the place.
Yeah, and was there too.
Okay. And then
came, I believe. I don't really remember what time she came. And then one of my friends, she came.
do you know last name? I think that was the one you couldn't tell me last time.
Her full name is something else than, but it's super long.
And that's her last name?
Mm-hmm.
So what's her actual first name?
Or something like that.
Do you have it spelled there?
No, it just says.
Yeah, it just goes by though?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where Yellow lives?
She lives at the sorority house.
Do you have a phone number for her?
Yes.
Okay. So what time did he show up, do you think? Can you recall?
She texted me, I think. Around 10 something.
Okay. So she shows up around 10. What do you guys do next?
We hung out there a little longer.
Okay.
And then we went into like the main party.
Do you remember what time? Who all went with you to the main?
Just me and she left to go to that main.
Do you remember what time that was?
No.
How long, if you had to estimate it or whatnot, do you think that he was with, once we showed up, how long after that until you guys went upstairs? Did it seem like a long time, short period?
45 minutes, 30.
Okay. Was still there at that point?
I can't remember actually.
Okay.
And then Xana and Ethan were later. I hung out with them a little at the main thing for a little, but mostly with you. And then me and you left.
Okay. Do you roughly remember when you saw Ethan and Xana up at the house? The main portion of it? The common room?
Not really. But I remember right before I left with you, I grabbed my backpack from the room and they were both sitting in there.
They were.
Yeah.
Do you remember what time that was?
It was after 12:17 a.m.
Okay. Were they in there by themselves, or was there anyone else in there?
From my knowledge, it was just them sitting on the couch. Yeah.
Okay. And then you and you go to...
Back to... Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, wasn't there, just Kaylee.
Okay. Who else was at Kaylee's when you got there?
Our friend.
Male or female?
Male. And then I don't really know the other kids that were there, but it wasn't very many other ones.
Was there at all?
No. She was there, but she left before I did.
Okay.
Before I got there.
Okay. So how long were you at this go around?
Not very long. I left earlier and walked back by myself and got home around 1-ish, I'd say.
And when you got home, who was there?
Just
They were
watching Vampire Diaries.
so up in the main living room area. Okay. What happened after that?
Then I came home and we watched Vampire Diaries for a little.
And they were already watching it though when you got there? Okay.
And then left.
Do you remember about what time she left?
I do not. After 1:21-ish.
Why do you say that?
I just have a picture with them at 1:21.
With?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when you're referencing these times, you're able to recall them because you have photos, and so you know when you say it's after
when
this
it's like
time.
a specific time.
Yeah, are your photos
sometime.
timestamped?
It's just on Snapchat, so it says like when you hold it down, it will say like,
It'll show what time
it was. Yeah.
Okay, so it shows what time the photo was taken or what time it was posted.
What time it was taken
Okay.
and saved. Yeah.
Okay, so then and that's how you're refreshing to see the time periods that you're giving us on your photos?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So, then left shortly after you took the photo at 121.
She left after that photo.
Okay, so
I
you
don't
guys
know how
you took the photo.
further
Okay,
along, but
and then she left. What happened next?
then Maddie and Kaylee came home. Well, went to her room and I was just watching the show by myself.
And her room is on the main floor, right?
Yeah.
Right
So it's
next
like
to
right
the
behind the
stairs.
couch.
Okay.
And then Kaylee and Maddie came home.
Do you remember what time that was at?
Around 2-ish.
Okay. Were they by themselves?
Yes.
Did they say how they got home?
I remember them mentioning something when we were upstairs of how they got home.
Okay. So you get home around 2, you're still watching Vampire Diaries, but from our conversation earlier, then you go upstairs?
Yeah, then came back, and then me, Kaylee, and Maddie were all on Kaylee's bed, just hanging out.
And you're on Kaylee's?
Mm-hmm.
So in the bigger bedroom upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a photo about what time that might have been by chance?
Yes. Around 2:02.
Around 2 and 2. And did you, when they got home, did you guys go straight upstairs? Or
Pretty much,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
What I can remember. And then we were hanging out there for a little while Kaylee was like getting ready for bed, I believe. And then We went, or Maddie and Tim went downstairs. I can't remember if Kaylee came down too, but me and Maddie took Murphy out to pee. And I was out there for like 10 seconds and like put something away in my cabinet and then grabbed some chips. And then I went back downstairs to go to bed.
Okay. Do you remember what time you put Murphy out?
No.
Was it fairly soon after this 2:02 thing, or was it much kind of like a half hour, 25 hour?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay. Time a little fuzzy on at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you do remember being up there for a while, at least long enough for Kaylee to get completely changed?
Yes. Yeah.
Did Maddie change during that time period too?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. So then, go ahead.
When you saw them come home, was there anything about their demeanor or behavior that was different?
They were really happy. That's all I remember.
What was their level of sobriety?
I was probably the drunkest I've seen Maddie in a long time, in a while. I don't know about Kaylee. She can...
But you said you hadn't seen Maddie that drunk for a long time.
Yeah, for a long time. She doesn't usually get that drunk.
But you couldn't tell Kaylee?
Not really.
So after you step out for 10 seconds, she grabbed a few things and then went downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do when you got to your room?
I watched the show for a little. I don't remember how long I watched it, though. And then I just went to bed.
And the name of that show again was?
Baby Daddy?
Do you remember the episode?
No.
And how were you watching it?
On my iPad.
And was it through your, like, Hulu, Netflix? Hulu. Okay. And is that a Hulu account you have?
Yes.
Is it your account that you pay for, or is it your parents?
My parents pay for it.
Okay. How much of it do you think you watched?
I don't know, because I don't know if I started it, like, I already watched some of it and then started it again.
Do you remember the episode finishing and then you falling asleep, or did you fall asleep during it?
I shut off the computer and then went to bed. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Because I thought I was tired.
So, computer or iPad?
Oh, iPad, sorry. I just used it as my computer, so.
No, it's fine.
While I was watching it, though, Maddie came down and knocked on my door, but it was locked. And she asked if I had Murphy with me, because she lost it. And I said no.
Was that shortly after you started it, or quite a ways after you started it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I would say maybe shortly after.
Do you normally lock your door?
Yes, I lock it every night.
Okay. What's the next thing you remember?
And then the next thing I remember, I woke up because I heard like a firecracker type noise. And then I saw like a little sparkler or something under the door. And then it like kind of went out. And then it's all like, I don't know, I was still half asleep and still pretty like, I don't know, tipsy I'd say. And then I just didn't really know what was happening. And then I remember either called me or I called her. And she said that she thought she saw someone and like wearing all black. And I said, well, Xana wasn't wearing all black. Maybe she just like ran by or something. And then she said, well, I thought he had like a ski mask on. And then I was like, and then I just didn't really know what to think of that. I thought maybe she was like just seeing stuff because me and her got scared a lot. from stuff like that, or like maybe one of Ethan's frat bros was like just playing around or something, and then I told her to come down to my room if she was scared, because it's better than being alone. So then she ran down to my room, and I tried to call them. None of them were answering, so I thought they would just like were asleep or something, because I've called them before late at night when I was scared, and they usually don't answer. And then we fell asleep. I woke up early.
So before we keep going there, you said you called them.
Yes.
Can you look up to see exactly what times all those phone calls came in?
Yes.
And this is right after you see the sparkler?
That called you?
Pretty much, yeah. 4:19 and 4:20.
You called her or she called you?
I don't remember.
It should show on your phone line.
I don't know what that means.
Can I look?
Yeah.
So she called. So you called her at 4:19, and it was a 23 second or 23 second call, and then she called you at 4:20, and it was 41 seconds.
Yeah.
So you called her first,
and then she called you back. Okay.
And then I called Xana.
Wait a second. When you called her at 4:19, what did you say to her?
I said, "Did you hear that?" Like, because I thought like the sparkler or whatever. And she said, she said yes.
Okay.
And I said, "Well, what was it?" And then she didn't know.
Did you guys hang up then?
I don't remember. Apparently, I got hung up,
And then she called you right
she
back.
called me again. I guess.
And then during that conversation,
I don't
Was
really
that when
remember.
she
I think
talked
that's when
about-
she talked about the guy.
seeing someone in the house and that?
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. We also had texts.
Is that when she told you that she saw someone dressed in black?
I think, or from the text, I don't really remember.
When did
the
you,
calls.
can you look at your text then to see if she texted you that information? To see if it was before that call?
Around 4:22, so it was after the call.
Okay. Do you want to look?
I do though. Thank you.
So that was in a text communication
Yeah.
that she said she saw someone.
I don't remember if it was both
It's
or
in
one
here.
or the
There's
other.
it's definitely in there. She
Yeah,
talks
it's in
about
there.
black
Could
and
have
a
been
ski
both,
mask.
though. I just don't remember. It was all like I was half asleep still.
Well, I think it has to be a little bit of both because it first comes in, no one is answering, and this is from her. No one is answering. I'm really confused right now. You then respond, yeah, dude, what the fuck? Xana was wearing all black, so obviously you'd already talked about somebody being in black prior to
Yeah,
that.
so maybe it was during the call.
Then she's freaking out. No, it's like ski mask almost.
So
Some
I
of
think
that data came from a call.
I think while she was texting me, he left.
Who's he?
Or the guy, I'm guessing the guy, because she said she thought it was a guy.
Suspect?
And yeah, because she they made eye contact as he was leaving, and that's I think when she saw the mask and everything.
And when she didn't tell that to you until later, though, right?
Yeah.
Where did she see him at, and where was she at when she
She
saw
said,
him?
I believe this is what she said. To me, it sounded like he was leaving through the back door, through the kitchen, when she saw him. Yeah.
So,
And where would
do
she
you
have
think
been?
he saw her?
From her room. She said they made eye contact. I'm almost positive, actually.
Did she say anything about being able to identify the race, or
She said he was white.
she could tell that?
Mm-hmm.
You want pictures of that?
We haven't. We
You
haven't.
have it.
We should have it.
So she told you that she was able to tell with the mask,
Take a picture of it anyway.
with the mask, that it was a white person.
Yes, because she said he had a big nose. I just remember her saying that to me.
She said that he had a big nose.
Yeah.
And then she ran down.
Yeah. I think he was like...
Yeah, because you made some comment about, she's making a comment that her phone's about to die, and then you told her to run down to you, and then that's when she came back down shortly after that, from what I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
And what did she say when she got there?
I don't really remember. Just that she was scared and we didn't really know what was happening.
Did you cover this with her initially, this section?
With her?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've covered quite a bit of this. This is still tracking with what she's told me from the
Okay.
beginning.
Because did she tell you about whether this person had anything
Like in his hand.
in his
or anything
hand?
She said it looked like a vacuum. So I didn't know what that meant. I thought she was just like seeing stuff because she was drunk still.
Did she tell you the shape of what she saw?
She said it looked like a small vacuum that he was holding. So I was confused. I was like, thought she was like imagining something.
Okay.
I'm going to grab some notes here.
Okay.
For that, also, she said like a triangle thing, like wrapped around like a small vacuum. It was what she was trying to explain was really
But
confusing.
this is what she's trying to explain
Yeah,
to
what
you.
she thought it was holding. I was so confused.
Okay.
So just a quick question about the messages. Like you tell her to run down there,
Mm-hmm.
and then she says, "I'm screwed though."
Scared.
Oh,
I'm guessing that's what she meant. Well, I'm guessing that's what she
I
meant.
picked up on it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was kind of tracking too, is that she was scared right now.
And
you,
then
you didn't call 911. You didn't
No.
reach out to anybody else
I
outside the
thought
house.
she was like imagining something. I didn't.
Has she ever imagined something like this before, or?
Well, no, but she was still half asleep and still drunkish. So I was like,
Okay.
maybe it was just some kid like coming in.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you guys were both still very unclear.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of foggy head
Yeah.
a little bit, both of you, because you're both awake, just waking up,
Mhm.
both still intoxicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys go and explore any?
No, we were too scared to leave because just in case someone would like kick
Did
back
she,
in. Or
besides
still
seeing the
there.
guy, did she say she saw anything else at all?
But she
all
said
that she
there was
told me.
something around his waist and it was like a vacuum.
Something like that.
Around his
Yeah.
waist
I don't
or
know.
his
It
hand?
was so confusing. She was trying to explain it. I just
Okay.
was not getting it.
Okay.
And then, do you want to know what time I called the others?
In just a minute.
Some segment in there, did you ever hear, either before or after the firework, the sparkler or whatever woke you, did you ever hear Murphy?
Oh, yeah, I heard Murphy bark a little. And then I heard, like, the pong table that was in our family room. Like, it's just, like, a table that was in our family room. Kind of moved, but I thought, like, Ethan, he's a pretty big guy, so I thought he, like,
And that
was
was
drunk and just hit it. But I don't know what time.
Was that before or after you heard?
It was all kind of all at once, I
All
feel
at
like.
once?
Yeah. But I don't know what time Ethan or Xana got home, so I was
Right.
just guessing.
But shortly right after you heard Murphy bark, the beer pong table get bumped,
Yeah.
and you heard the firecracker sparkler.
Yeah. It was all
Was that
kind of
also
jumbled
kind
in
of
one.
when? That's what.
And I
did
think
you
I
pick
heard
up and
Kaylee
call?
playing music too,
Okay.
dancing with Murphy. Also said that she heard music and Kaylee and Murphy dancing.
Okay. But you don't know what time that would have been.
I'm guessing around 4 in the morning.
Okay.
So right before you guys start to communicate.
Yeah.
But right after you heard Murphy bark, the pong table, and the sparkler, that's when you called.
Yes. I think It might have been right after, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
It's all blurry.
Right.
From you referenced earlier time 2:02 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
From 2:02 to 4:19, did you get any missed calls
Oh, yes.
from any of your other roommates?
Maddie called me at 2:53, but I don't know why. I missed it.
At 2:53?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're trying to pin down is a time frame where other people in the house are still active, still alive, still talking, still communicating. So it's important for you. We're trying to narrow that window, right? So if somebody's communicating with you, trying to communicate, texting, snapping, anytime after 2 to that 4 o'clock window, he really needs to know that.
Do you track your sleep at all?
No.
Okay.
So at 2:19, we know Maddie's trying to reach.
2:53, she called.
2:53, Maddie's trying to reach you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Could that have also...
guessing it's because she lost Murphy, and I
And
just
that's
missed the
what
call.
I was wondering, if maybe that was the same time period.
Because you were already asleep when she knocked on the door.
No, I was watching the show when she knocked on the door, so I'm guessing
That could have been
around
right
time.
about that same
Yeah.
time period.
And, yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Did you describe any color with this sparkler or this sound that you heard on your door?
It just looked like a little flame sparkler type thing.
So
Was it white or red?
It was like orange-ish.
Orangish color.
That's what I remember.
And do you know what time it came to your room? Is there anything in it that can tell you that?
Around 4:25.
That was the last message where you told her to run down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I called Xana at 4:21.
So before down.
Yes. And then I called Maddie at 4:22.
So right after you talked to,
Yeah.
you called that.
And then I called Ethan at 4:22.
And no answers, right?
Yeah.
Voicemail?
Did you hear the phones ringing from where you were?
Mm-mm. I didn't hear a scream. I didn't hear anything.
FaceTime or just regular phone calls?
Just regular phone call. And then I accidentally FaceTimed Kaylee at 4:30, but then I called her again at 4:31.
And was there by that time?
I believe so, something like that.
Okay.
And then, I also called Maddie again twice at 4:29 and then 4:30.
Okay. And all of these, no responses or anything?
Yeah, but they never usually answer my phone calls that late at night, so I thought they were asleep.
Okay. So that would be normal.
Yeah.
If they were up, would they have normally answered?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any idea in your
Except
house?
sometimes Xana doesn't answer because she's pregnant. I don't know.
Do you have any idea, thinking a little bit more based off of what you know is in your house, of what that firecracker sound and the sparkler could have been?
I have no idea. I have no idea where it came from or like what it could have been.
Well, in addition
Someone
to
brought it
you told him that you heard the pong table slide on the floor like someone had bumped into it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear
Or like cups
anything?
fall or something.
You heard what?
Either cups fall off of it or like the table move to the side.
Is that like right above your room?
Do you remember what position the beer pong table was in before you went to bed?
I believe it was just like that. Like straight.
Coming from...
The kitchen. It's like right in front of it.
So not off to the side a little bit or anything like that?
Mm-hmm. Unless someone moved it to get past it or something.
Was it normally in that same position?
Yeah.
So if I were to walk from your kitchen in Dylan's area of the house, take the step up, and I walk into the living room area, it's going to literally be right in front of me. So kind of centered in the
Pretty
door.
much, or like a little to the side of the door.
Okay.
Just so people can get through, but
To the right or the left?
the right.
So it would be more pushed to the right?
It would
generally?
be more pushed to the left, like towards the wall.
Okay, it's where that little nightstand is?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because
because it wasn't straight when we found it.
Oh.
It was kind of crooked a little bit. So what you're saying makes sense to me now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not familiar with the house. So your room is on the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a set of steps, half set of steps?
There's a full set of steps.
So like 12 steps-ish?
14.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Okay. And then when you get to the bottom of the steps, where's your room?
There's one room straight across, but no one lives in there. There's a bathroom right next to it. And then if you go down a little hallway, it's my room.
So, you have something, sir?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, like, for something to be, like, reflecting underneath your door, you would have to basically have something down in that kind of hallway.
Yeah, so it seemed like something fell or something. I don't know what it was.
Did you have anything up on that rail at the top that led?
People usually put cups up there, but it wasn't a cup or like a can.
So if I were to go down the steps from the living room to yours, there's that little rail right there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember having anything, like a candle on there? Was there anything else on there?
Mm-mm.
The only other
The
thing
only thing that I could think of that anyone would put up there is cans or cups.
Okay.
Do you remember if there was a stain or something that got spilt on the stairs the night before?
The night of the formal, there was Coke or something spilled on the stairs.
Like towards the bottom, the
Towards
middle,
the
or
top.
towards the top? Okay.
That's what I remember.
Okay. When you went to bed, do you remember, were there like a lot of cans or anything like that on the floor down at the landing next to the front door?
There was a box of, I believe, my Heinens and like a backpack.
Do you remember any loose
That's all I
cans that
remember.
you...
People put loose cans there all the time. I don't know.
Okay. But you don't remember stepping on any or stepping around any when you went to bed?
Not really.
Were there quite a bit of lights still left on in the house?
Yes, my hallway light was left on. And I believe most of the other lights were left on, but
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if they turned it off when I went to bed or anything.
Okay.
You had told me that you had walked home. When you walked home by yourself, you got home at 1:21 a.m.
Around that time, that's just when I had that picture.
How did you tie that to something?
Just because that's when I had that picture of me like.
So it was before 121 when you got
Yeah.
home? Yeah. Okay.
So when you get home, Kaylee and Maddie were home? Or they came home after you were home?
They came home after we were home.
So people were watching the diaries
Mm-hmm.
at 1:21. You took the picture with them.
Mm-hmm.
So you got home about 1 o'clock. Where were you coming from again? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how far is that?
2-3 minute walk. It's
Okay.
not that far.
And on that walk home, do you remember seeing anything? Anybody? Cars?
There's like a car that drove past me, maybe one or two, but cars drive past there all the time. So
Okay.
I don't know.
So nobody else walking? You didn't meet anybody?
Mm-mm.
And then which door did you come in?
The front door.
And is that on the same level as your room? Or is
Yes.
that okay?
Did you walk all the way to King, then around to Queen, or did you take the cutoff?
Just cut off.
Okay. Were there still quite a few parties in the area?
I was still doing stuff, and I don't know, that's all it really seemed like. But
Was there a lot of other foot traffic still?
no one really, I don't think, was out when I was walking, but
Was it cold?
yes. Yes. I believe so. It was like foggy that whole day too. I'm like, I don't know. weird.
Do you recall whether told you that this person she saw, whether he had the shape, if there was a shape of something she saw in his hands, whether it had a shape to it?
Well, she just told me that she thought it was a mini vacuum. So.
She didn't just try to say it was circular, it was round, it was a triangle.
She said like something wrapped around or something, and then a mini vacuum.
So something wrapped around his waist.
I don't know, yeah.
And then holding something else in his hand.
She said it was like a mini vacuum. I don't know what that would be compared to.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened? So after you tried calling everybody, no one answered. Did you guys just then go to sleep, or did you do anything else?
I fell back asleep because I was still out of it, and I don't know if she did right away. And then I woke up again earlier that morning.
About what time?
Do you have the times?
You have some times from your phone, right?
Yeah. I called my dad at 7:30. Then he didn't answer, and I fell back asleep.
What did you call him for?
My tooth hurt really bad. It's like inflamed tonight, and he's a dentist, so I was just wondering what it was.
And that was around 7:30?
7:30, yeah.
Okay.
And then he didn't answer, and I just fell back asleep. And then I called him back at 8. He also didn't answer. And so then I called my house at 8:01. And they didn't answer.
Okay.
And then I called my mom at 8:02. And she finally answered.
And was still in the room?
Yes.
Was she
I
out
can't
cold,
remember
or
if she was
awake?
up or not. I think she was kind of up. And then I called my mom and asked her to put my dad on the phone, and then she said he'd call me back. And then he called me back at 8:09. And then I took Advil for my tooth. And then...
Did you have it in your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I told about my tooth because she was up. And then I fell back asleep, and I don't know if she went back to bed. Because none of them would have been up that early anyway, so...
Okay.
And then
So you go back to sleep.
I fell back asleep. I don't know if she did. And then I woke up again and noticed that none of them were up still.
How did you notice that?
Xana's Snapchat location wasn't on yet. And it usually is at that point by the time I woke up.
Which was?
Which time was that at?
I want to say 11:30ish, maybe 11.
Sometime between 11 and 11:30?
Yeah.
Was Dylan still in your room?
Yes. And then we were kind of freaking out because we were like, well, they would have been up by now. And so then I called my friend Jen and told her that we were like scared and didn't know what was happening, and so she offered to come get us. And then we called because we knew that was with her and would come over and like help look around the house.
And that's when came over?
Yes.
Did you make any attempts to call roommates that morning after you woke
No,
up?
because I knew I would either hear them walking maybe upstairs or Xana would have been up.
For the Snapchat location?
Yeah.
And you were afraid. Why?
Because they weren't answering and no one was walking, and there's like Xana's location was up, so I was like, something's not right. So then we got scared and called it. And then she sent over, and then she followed with shortly after he came over.
So when they come over, do you know what time they arrive?
No. I would know better because she called it.
Okay. But when they came in the house, how did they enter?
Just came in. He knows the code, so he came in.
And then where did he go?
And then we came out, and we went up the stairs, and then he said, you guys need to get out and call 911.
So was he ahead of you?
Yes.
When you came out of your room, what did you see?
Nothing, really.
Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing
Is this
different?
carpet floor,
No,
tile,
hardwood.
hardwood,
No,
laminate,
tile.
laminate?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nothing on
Some
the floor?
kind of tile.
You didn't see anything broken on the floor or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing misplaced?
Not really, no.
Okay. How far up the stairs did you get?
Pretty much to the top.
Okay. How far ahead of was compared to you?
He was like on the other side of the railing.
So he had already turned around the railing?
Yeah.
And where was he heading?
Xana's room.
So he was walking
And
towards
he saw
her.
into her room.
Okay. Did you see into her room at that point in time?
Yeah.
Okay. Where was in relation to you?
I believe she was ahead of me.
So she's ahead of you, so she's
Just
also
a little
above her.
Yeah.
So you guys are now at the top of the stairs. As you're looking past her, what do you see?
Just Xana on the floor.
What's that?
You can see Xana on the floor. Okay. Could you see...
Was the door fully open, her bedroom door?
Or partially open?
Half and half. More than partially, but not all the way.
Okay. Is that normal? Does she normally leave her door open, or does she close her door?
I think she normally closes it, but I don't think she locks it. But I don't know when she's drunk. She usually wakes up before I do.
When you went to bed that night, do you remember if that door was open or closed? Because up to this point, we still don't know when Ethan and Xana came home, right? You don't know if they were home when you already got
Closed,
there.
I believe. Or open. It might have been open.
Okay. Do you ever use the bathroom next to that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Did you use it that night?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. I can remember.
When you got home that night, do you know whether they were in that room already, or do you know when they came home?
I have no idea when they came home or if they were in the room. I'm guessing if they were in the room, Xana would have came out and said hi and hung out with us.
Okay.
Do you see your messages with Dylan again?
And where's Murphy when you wake up?
I have no idea.
You didn't see him when you went up the stairs?
Mm-mm.
Do you know where he is now?
With
You didn't hear Murphy once you guys started walking around? You didn't hear him though?
no, because like right away, I said you guys need to get out and call 911 right now.
Okay.
So,
Are you the one who made the 911 call?
yes, but
Okay.
I couldn't really talk, so then she took the phone and finished talking for me.
Yeah. Because I've listened to the 911 call and it was kind of jumbled around because the phone got passed around a little bit. But so obviously, did you have any clue at that point in time when you called 911 what was going on?
I just knew something was wrong.
Okay. Because you could see Xana on the floor. Okay. Have you ever seen her in that position before? Has she ever passed out on her floor before?
Not this year, but I believe she used to when she used to get like super drunk, but she hasn't really.
Okay. And from that distance, did you just see her, or could you see...
I just saw her and then I left because I didn't want.
So when you called 911, where were you at?
Outside.
So when you said you need to go, you actually turned around and left, or did you stay there for a second?
We all like walked down the stairs and then he said, you guys need to call 911.
So did he walk you down the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he went back up, I think, to check it out.
And you and were still downstairs? At the landing, or just on the outside?
On the outside.
But he went back up?
Yeah, to like make sure there wasn't anyone still there or something like that.
Okay. So you're calling 911. You couldn't talk, so then you passed the phone to... And I know they were asking you all kinds of questions. Did you guys...
No, I passed the phone to... Yeah.
Which she didn't know what was going on. Because originally you had called and said what?
I believe that someone was unconscious on the floor.
Okay. I think you also mentioned being out drinking the night before or anything like that.
I think he did.
Okay, so you call us, our dispatch, you tell them that someone was unconscious on the floor. You pass the phone around and she gives the phone back to you, if I remember right.
I can't remember if she did or not.
At one point, it sounded to me like you went back upstairs.
I believe